And I just realized that they're both. Live from Red Deer, Alberta, the Canada Games 2019. We are moments away from Alberta versus Nova Scotia, the home team debuting here in Red Deer, coming right up after the national anthem. And we are all set for the fourth and final game of this day one of Ringette here in Red Deer. Here, I'm Julia Cruz here with Kelsey Kane. And Kelsey, this is a special one for you.
It is. It definitely is. I was lucky enough to participate in the last Canada Games with Team Alberta. So now to see the other Team Alberta on the ice, it's kind of like passing off the torch. And so I'm super excited just to see what these girls are capable of. And as well, I've coached a few of these girls, so it's super near and dear to my heart to watch these girls that I've coached now be on this big stage.
All right, we'll see if they make you proud as Team Alberta faces Team Nova Scotia in the Ringette tournament. Canada Games 2019, live from Red Deer, Alberta. So the whistle blows. Team Alberta with the free pass. Here they are in the offensive zone. Billick. Nova Scotia retrieves the ring. Trying to leave the defensive zone. They do. Strong play on neutral ice by Team Alberta. Woolsey gets it back. Woolsey with the ring. Looking for the pass. Miller circles around. Miller trying to find a passing lane. She finds Hall. Hall can't take control, but now she does. There's a pass right in front of the net, and that'll be reeled in by Nova Scotia goalie Grace McKenzie.
Good forecheck by Team Alberta, already starting off strong. Just got to keep that forecheck up. And Nova Scotia, both teams really have to just remember that it's first game jitters and try to maintain composure during this first game for both teams.
And we've seen a lot of that today, first game jitters. I would imagine that it's pretty common.
It is, especially at such a big stage like the Canada Winter Games. You can't help but have a couple nerves. But it really shows the difference between athletes and elite athletes of which athletes are able to rein in those nerves.
Here's Nova Scotia with the shot. Team Nova Scotia trying to keep it in, but Alberta.
Good support pass by Allie Keeler. Oh, and a little stumble there.
Nova Scotia regains possession. Playing along the boards, lost stick. Here's Nova Scotia in the offensive zone. Avery. Avery banks the pass to Parnell.
There is a penalty coming up to Alberta.
We'll see what happens here as Parnell gets the shot off.
Good reset by Nova Scotia. They keep maintaining that 4-on-3 advantage.
Here's Miller with the shot. Stopped by the Albertan goalie. And now they'll get the penalty.
First power play of the day for Nova Scotia. We're definitely going to see what they make with it. Nova Scotia being one of those East teams, we will probably see them pass the ring around a lot more than what the Western teams are used to. For Alberta, their main goal is just to stay home in their triangle, not chase too much. And Nova Scotia is going to want to see if they can get that triangle to bite.
So Coricinti in the box. Team Alberta.
Good stick there.
As they clear that ring out, Gray gets it back for Team Nova Scotia. Cherry receives the pass. Coming in with the shot, she scores! Taylor Gray. Nova Scotia has the 1-0 lead.
Great start for Nova Scotia, especially right here. Alberta backs off a little bit too much, allowing her to get that shot off. And in these times, like, you have to be straight on them, not letting them get that easy shot off.
So Team Nova Scotia wastes no time on the player advantage and gets the 1-0 lead against the home team. Here's Zip. Shot that's tipped by the goalie. And Nova Scotia bringing it back. Good stab there. Team Nova Scotia. This is Etzel circling around. Etzel weaving with the shot. Quick release there. Good stop. They get it back. Tulloch. Another shot and another save by Hannah Coyne. Team Alberta.
Good pickup.
Zip.
2-on-1. Nice pass. Oh. Just couldn't connect. Awesome pass by Katie Zip.
Shot 6-1 in favor of Nova Scotia in this opening period. 9:17 left to play.
Alberta right now just needs to get some possession down in Nova Scotia's end. They've only had really one shot on net, whereas Nova Scotia's had 6. So the more time that they can spend down in Nova Scotia's end, the better.
Corey Sinti with the free pass. Here's Shannon circling around. Drop pass. Here's a shot by Team Alberta that's blocked. They don't get the shot clock to reset, and Nova Scotia regains it.
Oh,
almost intercepted. Corey Sinti brings it in to the offensive zone. This is Shannon. Shannon circles around, loses the ring. That was Keely Mansfield with the steal. And
Good
McKelly.
forecheck by Alberta right there.
Mansfield. Here comes Nova Scotia once again with Kern. Kern still has it. Attempts the pass, but that is intercepted by Maria Wheeler. Have a whistle on the play. Nova Scotia will get the ring back.
I think it's important to note too that Alberta not only has those first game jitters of just being the first game, but also playing in your home city just adds that extra nerves.
I was going to ask you. I can't believe how much pressure these girls must be feeling right now. Here comes Nova Scotia. Kristen Walker dumps the ring in. The shot by Taylor Gray. Good save by the Alberta goalie. They missed the pass. That's going to come back to Nori. Gets the ring in the offensive zone. Here's Tulloch. Tulloch still has it. She shoots. Misses.
Nova Scotia's forecheck is hard and fast right now. So Alberta has to keep a cool head, not retaliate on their hard forecheck, and just use their support passes to their advantage.
So we have a penalty coming up. And that's number 16, Kaylee Billick from Alberta in the box. As Nova Scotia has another player advantage in this opening period. 1-0 Nova Scotia. Here's the pass. That's Emma Miller with the shot. Battle for the ring along the boards.
Good speed by Hall to win that foot battle to the ring.
And now we have a whistle that will stop the play. Both teams will get a change here. So if you looked at the stands right now, it's hard to believe that Alberta is the home team.
Yeah, Nova Scotia definitely brought a big group to represent.
Oh, there you go, right on cue. Nova Scotia bringing the ring out with Awalt. She dumps it into the neutral zone.
Good pressure by Eamon to cause that turnover. And a good dump in by Shannon just to gain each zone.
Here's Team Alberta. Pass right in front of the net. Disrupted. That could have been a penalty right there. Officials didn't call it. And here comes Team Nova Scotia. .39 seconds left on the penalty. Simpson gets it over to Tulloch. Tulloch shoots. save. Here's Alberta. In the neutral zone, pass to Woolsey. Shoots!
Oh! And just squeaks by, but not quite enough.
So Nova Scotia goalie Grace McKenzie stopping 2 shots so far in this one. Not a very busy one for the Team Canada goalie.
Yeah, she played on the junior national team, and she's definitely going to cause some trouble for Team Alberta. But I think just Alberta just needs to create some more scoring opportunities to really fully test Grace's full potential here.
We'll see if they can do that with the shot. And there's that potential in the save. Here comes Parnell. Gets that pass inside.
Good triangle by Alberta to keep Nova Scotia on the outside.
Here's Miller. Miller weaving around, gets a shot off, and that's kept in by the Alberta goalie, Hannah Coyne. And Millar gets it to Corsinti.
Oh, leading pass, but great stop by Nova Scotia defense to read that pass, and now back the other way.
The breakaway, they can't get the shot off. She was all alone right in front of the net.
A lot of back and forth.
Very, very fast game right now between these two teams. As Team Alberta battles to keep that inside the offensive zone.
Nova Scotia doing a good job of utilizing their support pass just to get away from the quick pace of the Alberta forecheck.
Here comes Team Alberta once again. This is Hall with the ring. Tries to shoot. Not a lot of strength there. You see Nova Scotia in neutral ice. Bang pass to Walker. Walker gets the pass inside. Team Nova Scotia with the shot. Another good save by the Alberta goalie, Hannah Coyne.
Oh, good break.
This is a good break. Here they come. Oh. Another good save.
And a penalty coming up, and it is going to be a major for tripping. The reason why this call is probably a major call is just because it was from behind. Any calls that are major are either deliberate intention to hurt or anything from behind.
And the Nova Scotia player slow to get up there. She seems to be okay.
Yeah, she crashed pretty hard into the posts. And with those posts being pegged down, it's usually a pretty hard crash if you're crashing into them.
That's number 92, Catherine Landry, the
and
15-year-old Nova Scotian.
Wow. And I think that they're going to send, are they sending the?
Yeah, apparently that's her.
Yeah, that's her, okay.
Being sent to the box.
And
she's not happy.
Not happy about that call.
Not happy at all.
And I think right now Alberta is questioning the referee's call of whether or not it should have been a penalty shot. That's what I'm assuming that the coaches are asking. But all in all, they still do get a 4-minute power play, so hopefully they can utilize that.
Here's Ketze. Fake the shot, Billick to the pass. Billick circles around. Billick shoots, and that's a good save. Team Nova Scotia trying to clear that one out. And they do. Billick comes back to retrieve it. Gets it back. Here's the pass to Ketse.
Oh.
And that would have been a good shot opportunity there, but couldn't keep control of the ring.
Yeah, Alberta's just struggling just to connect on some of their passes. And again, whether or not that's nerves, they just kind of got to rein that in.
Team Alberta. Sinti. Another good save by McKenzie. So Alberta will regain the possession of the ring. That was a weird pass by McKenzie there off the goalie ring with 2 minutes 49 seconds left in the penalty. Shannon's gonna pass. Actually, he likes the shot and another good save. That one was going right for the corner. Grace McKenzie with the save. Here's Kelly. Gets it back to McKenzie. Alberta strong on the forecheck. Kelly. Can't find a way out of the zone. Now gets it to Mansfield. Mansfield passing it to Miller. Leaves it to Walker. Zip. Finds a pass inside. Here comes Team Alberta with the shot. Grace McKenzie. Here's Simpson. Good pass inside. They score! Taylor Gray makes it 2-0. Team Nova Scotia.
Great lead pass too. Just sends her going. Gray has all the time in the world, doesn't rush it, picks the corner perfectly. Again, Alberta has to watch just their back check too. They've had a couple times where Nova Scotia's been able to slip behind them for that breakaway. So just that defensive awareness to know where their man is.
Taylor Gray, the captain for Team Nova Scotia, gets the goal, extends the Nova Scotia lead. Alberta trying to ignite something in the final 30 seconds of this one. Here's Woolsey with the shot. And, well, you can't find the ring. There it is.
Great speed by Woolsey to come in. Last couple seconds in, might as well get that shot off and almost squeeze it through Grace McKenzie.
Nova Scotian fans, very loud right now, making their presence. Gillespie. Oh, what a turnover. And Gillespie can't get the shot off. But 5 seconds to go in the period. And they still has it.
Alberta needs to give them
and
the ring.
And she gets the shot off.
Oh, and almost bats it in right at the end there.
So Team Nova Scotia leads 2-0 after one. Not the start that the Alberta team was hoping for.
No, definitely not the start that they were hoping for. But again, there's so much time left in this game that a 2-0 start is nothing. Like, it shouldn't phase them. They just have to refocus. But good on Nova Scotia to capitalize right off the bat, get up 2-0. That's always a great start for any team going into these Canada Winter Games. But going into this next half, Alberta does have a 3-on-2, and this is when they need to capitalize, need to get that goal just to gain some momentum.
And we were talking earlier about how Team Nova Scotia is always sort of a wild card. You never really know what to expect from them.
Yeah.
But they seem like a very sound squad for this one.
They are, and you can tell right off the bat, just connecting with passes, knowing where each other's are. Their support passing so far has been amazing, and it's made a difference. And Alberta's still just a little bit nervous on their passing and their stabs, but again, once they get comfortable in this game, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this game pans out.
both teams having a chat between periods. Team Alberta trying to get back into this one. A lot of home fans here today. The stands are full to capacity and then some, I would say.
And some, yes.
So Robin Meredith is going to start things off for Team Nova Scotia. So 2 players in the box right now for Team Nova Scotia, and Alberta will get the extra player advantage in the offensive zone. Here's Wheeler with speed, gets it to Swave. She
stumbles with it.
Attempts the pass. They couldn't get control of that ring, but it'll come back. Team Alberta for a free pass.
Alberta definitely needs to settle in. They need to realize that they don't need a goal right off the bat. I think they're forcing too much right now, and they just need to settle in and get comfortable with this game.
Here's Team Alberta. Swave right in front of the net. Gets the pass to Alyssa Hall, who misses high. Swave shoots, misses the net. Hall gets it back. Hall still has it. Cross-ice pass to Woolsey. Woolsey with the shot, another save. Woolsey gets it back. They get the shot clock to reset. Swave. Woolsey with the shot. Once again, Grace McCasey towering over and making the save. Hall gets it back off the goalie ring. Swave. And the shot, another save. Nova Scotia finally gets that ring back and just cooling things off.
Good pressure right here by Alberta.
Nova Scotia clears that ring out of the defensive zone. Here comes Awalt. Gives it to Tulloch. We have a whistle on the play.
And really quick whistles by the referees. Usually they try to let the players play it out a bit, but they've been really quick on the move it or lose it call. So players just have to be ready to move the ring as fast as they can once they feel pressure to try to avoid that move it or lose it call.
So we have 20 seconds left in the penalty. Team Nova Scotia gets a shot off here. That's saved by the goalie. And that's going to be a 5 count. Nova Scotia regains possession. This is Etzel. He's going to play the ring. Leaves it to Simpson. She loses it. Let's see who comes out on top here. Looks like Alberta is. Here comes Team Alberta. That's going to be a line violation.
And there is a call on the play, and Nova Scotia is going to get a penalty here for holding.
So Bethany Etzel to the box. Alberta once again with the player advantage. See if they can capitalize on this one. Here's Millar. Gets it to Woolsey. Grace McKenzie has the ring. Not great ring distribution by the Nova Scotian goalie. Here's Alberta. It's a Swave. Swave the centering pass. They can't get the shot off.
And it's a crease violation, so the ring is going to go back to Nova Scotia. Good pickup by Woolsey.
Intercepted by Woolsey. Lead pass up front. Ketsa has it. Ketsa circling around. It's the pass over to Swave. Swave.
Oh, I swear I thought that went in.
Me too.
I thought
but
that went in. Oh my goodness. I was sure that clipped in, but it must have hit the crossbar and come down.
Good offensive effort there. Just
amazing.
Not quite enough on that shot, but it fooled us a little bit.
It did.
So Zip's going to play the ring for Team Alberta. Zip takes the shot, passes the ring, gets it back. Zip. Here's Team Alberta. Doing a good job keeping it in, get the shot clock to reset. There's Hall. Hall passes. That shot misses. Here's Hickey. The shot that misses wide. A lot of pressure right now by Team Alberta as Nova Scotia turns it over. Here's Alyssa Hall. Tries to get it to Zip. Not enough on that one. Miller comes back to retrieve it. Gets it to Zip. Zip gives it to Hickey.
And penalty coming up to Alberta. I believe it's going to go on Hall.
So Nova Scotia with the extra attacker on the ice. Etzel keeps control. Good job by Etzel keeping control there. Extending the player advantage. Alberta touches the ring, but they don't have possession, and now.
And it's going to be a major too. Again, I think the reason why this is being called is because it is from behind, and any hits of any kind from behind are an automatic major. So that's going to be a 4-minute fully served penalty, and I believe that's to Hall.
Yes, it would appear so. Alyssa Hall serving a 4-minute penalty as Alberta trails 2-0 in the second period. Here's Team Nova Scotia. Etzel with the shot. They score.
What a goal.
Quick shot by Team Nova Scotia.
And that's Catherine Eamon. Great outside shot.
Or that's Emma Simpson for Team Nova Scotia.
Different one.
Well, so Emma Simpson, number 12 for Team Nova Scotia, gets the goal, makes it 3-0. And the worst part for Team Alberta is they still have fewer players on the ice.
Yes, because that penalty is a fully served penalty. She's going to be staying in there for that full 4 minutes.
Here's Shannon. Gets the shot off. Tipped by the goalie. She gets it back. Resets the shot clock. Brings it in. Swave. Almost stripped to the ring. Manages to keep possession. Centering pass. Shannon with the shot. Misses. Team Nova Scotia will bring it back. Emma Miller dumps it in.
Good battle for the ring there by both teams.
And they managed to keep it alive. Here's Parnell. Kelly with the shot.
Good support pass by Alberta.
Let's go, Alberta!
Good move there by Millar. Zip.
Good patience by
Almost.
Zip.
That was very well played.
Oh, and great lead pass.
That's an awesome pass and a goal by Team Alberta.
And I think it's getting called off for crease violation.
That it is.
Alberta just can't catch a break today. Awesome lead pass, but just a little too close to the crease.
Jordan Awalt brings it back. This is Curran. Curran, centering pass. Team Alberta takes possession. Zip, dumps it in. Gillespie in pursuit. She gets it. Tulloch now retrieves it for Nova Scotia. Simpson. And find a pass. Now she finds Tulloch. Good stab by Tulloch. Coming in, weaving around, shoots. Saved by the goalie. She gets it back. Passes it to Etzel. Etzel attempted a pass and intercepted by Billick. Gets it to Coruscenti. Coruscenti leaves it to Eamon. Back to Coruscenti. Attempts a shot. That misses. 40 seconds left in the penalty. Team Nova Scotia brings it back. Parnell. Intercepted pass. Woolsey.
Nova Scotia with good man on here. Causing some issues for Alberta. Alberta needs to try to get open.
Billy gets that one and just dumps it in.
Yeah, Alberta needs a change. Nova Scotia getting a change as well. Oh, and
Here's
all
Nova
alone.
Scotia all alone.
Oh, and a save.
Good save by Hannah Coyne as Taylor Gray was all alone right in front of the net and couldn't capitalize.
Nova Scotia doing a really good job of breaking away from their man and getting those breakaway opportunities.
Here's Team Alberta. They take possession.
And I'm not sure if, I don't think that the shot clock reset. So I think it's going back to Alberta just because of a shot clock malfunction.
So here's Alyssa Hall. Shoots that one.
And increased violation, so going back to Alberta. Alberta getting quite a few shots on net, but just not getting quality shots. They've taken a lot of shots straight to Grace, and they really need to try to make her move because they're not making her work hard enough for those saves. So really got to try to test her a little bit more.
Hall with the shot. Once again, Mackenzie with the easy save. 5 count, Alberta. We'll get the ring once again in the offensive zone, and Mackenzie having all sorts of trouble distributing that ring.
Yeah. Shows to good forecheck by Alberta, and Nova Scotia's really got to do a better job of trying to get open and making it easier for Mackenzie to get that out.
Here's Billick. Sends it along the boards. Ketsa. Ketsa circling around. Finds Suave. Suave shoots. Another good save. Mackenzie gets that one off fast. Walker brings it in, but Alberta gets it with Millar. Here comes Woolsey.
Woolsey going for that break.
She already
Lots
gets the pass
speed.
back. They score.
Oh! And again, another crease violation for Alberta. Another goal called off.
So Woolsey with a good shot. And then Ket's on the rebound, but she was inside the crease. So another goal disallowed. Oh, Alberta's caught in the middle of the line change.
Oh, and that is, yeah, that's going to be a high stick on Nova Scotia.
Here comes Suave. Leaves it to Gillespie. Gillespie back to Suave. Suave finds Shannon with the shot.
And good job for Team Alberta to get that reset, get a new fresh 30 on the clock.
Shannon once again with the shot, and now that's reeled in by Nova Scotia goalie, and the penalty coming up. That'll be Amanda Parnell in the box for Team Nova Scotia with 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this second period.
Very important for Alberta to try to get at least one goal in before this first half gets underway. And for Nova Scotia, it's to deny them that and to continue to maintain that 3-0 lead, because getting a goal late in that half is definitely going to be a momentum changer.
So 2 minutes to serve on the power play, 2:14 left on the first half. And Alyssa Hall will play the ring for Team Alberta.
And there seems to be some confusion at the clock. Oh, and so there was 2 penalties called on the play. So there was a high sticking call and then a hooking call as well. So that's why there's now 4 minutes power play for Team Alberta.
So 4 minutes of power play, Team Alberta. Here comes Gillespie. Shannon. Shannon skating around. Gets the pass to Hall. Nova Scotia brings it back.
Nova Scotia doing a great job of breaking out of their zone, just making the easy passes and just making the ring work for them.
Here's Awalt.
Good pressure by Alberta here. And a penalty getting called on Alberta.
So we're going to have some 4-on-4 Ringette, 2 minutes, and then it's back to the player advantage for Alberta. But Team Nova Scotia has it. That's Emma Simpson that's going to play the ring. See what she likes to do here. She passes, gets it back, shoots, good save. Shot clock's reset.
Team Alberta really has to respect the fact that Simpson has a really strong shot, and
really
allowing
does.
her those outside shots, they need to take away.
Etzel. Moves it to Simpson with another heavy shot. And apparently that grazed either the post or the goalie because they get a shot clock reset. Tulloch gets it to Simpson. Simpson will shoot her once again. That's blocked, and Alberta just able to clear that out. But here comes Simpson. As Nova Scotia gets a change in, Simpson just skating around waiting for her teammates.
Smart play up by Alberta to realize that Simpson's all by herself, so might as well be on the attack and try to get that turnover.
Pass intercepted by Team Alberta. With 3 seconds left, they just dump the ring in. And that'll do it for the first half. 3-0 Nova Scotia against the home team, Team Alberta.
Again, tough start for Alberta. They've had 2 goals disallowed on crease violations. They've had hit a crossbar. It's been really tough for them. Good on Nova Scotia to get on the home team right away, get up 3-0. Alberta's got a ways to go, and they just gotta try to maintain that momentum and not get down on themselves.
So the first half comes to a close. Players will get a break, and we will be back for the second half of this final Ringette game in day 1 in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada Games 2019.
Texting Rachel there, huh? What's that? Oh, yeah. This is to get you some water down there. You're working hard.
Say hi to everyone at home.
That's not great. Yeah. Hold on. That old Victor doesn't want this. Yeah, no kidding. They're on their computer or is it on TV?
I don't know if it's on the computer.
Oh, that's great. So.
The 2019 Canada Winter Games are more than a sporting event. For 10 nights, join us downtown Red Deer as we host 52 Degrees North Music and Cultural Festival, presented by ATV and ACRO. This free outdoor festival includes performances from Red Thistle, Walk Off the Earth, the Strombolas, and more. Learn more at canadagames.ca/52north. Les Jeux d'hiver du Canada 2019 sont plus qu'un simple événement sportif. Venez nous rejoindre au centre-ville de Red Deer pour le Festival du musique et culture 52 degrés nord. Ce festival gratuit aura lieu pendant 2 soirées du 6 février au 1er mars et accueillera plus de 70 artistes comme Red Thistle, Walk Off the Earth et The Strombolas. Pour en savoir plus, visitez le site web jeuxducanada.ca 2019 52 nord.
My kids are on there. Oh, yeah? So how many games do you? Literally my second one today. Tomorrow I have another shift from 8:30 to 3. But I don't know if I'll be doing it today. I might be over at John's. I might have to ask if they're tomorrow. So I might be there. But I might be there too. So if it's there, yeah. We'll see. Oh, I got a bottle. Yeah, no, I didn't know there was a microphone right here.
This is a 2019 Canada Winter Games highlight.
Ceci est une capsule santé des Jeux d'hiver du Canada 2019.
Did you know only 20% of Canadians are getting the recommended amount of physical activity? get at least 30 minutes a day and back to 10 minutes or more.
Saviez-vous que seulement 20% des Canadiens pratiquent la quantité d'activité physique recommandée? Faites au moins 30 minutes d'activité physique par jour, en période de combinaison.
This podcast brought to you by Alberta Health Services, Red Deer PCN, and the City of Renton.
Cette capsule santé vous est offerte par Alberta Health Services, Red Deer, PCN et la ville de Renton.
Players getting back on the ice as we are almost ready for the second half of this final game, day one of Ringette at the Canada Winter Games in Red Deer, Alberta. Nova Scotia now leading 3-0 over the home team. And Kelsey, what does Team Alberta have to do effectively to get back into this one?
So right now, Team Alberta has to try to get that next goal, right? There's going to be such a difference between a 4-0 game and a 3-1 game. So getting that first goal is essential. However, they also can't rush it. They can't be forcing passes. They have to really take it step by step, make it gradual. But I think getting that next goal is going to be a real game changer.
And you've coached a few of these girls.
Yes, I have. I have coached a few of these girls, and if I was there, and I know that the coaches that they have now are going to be telling them the exact same thing, to just stay calm, not let the pressure get to them, and just do what they do best.
So what you're saying is you believe in this squad?
I do believe in this squad, and I think that if there's a team to come back from a 3-0 game, they definitely can.
As we get settled in and ready to go, Team Alberta will get the free pass. Both teams start with 4 players on the ice. And we're underway in the second half. Millar already sends that one in. Alberta with some speed. Here's the shot. And they score! Victoria Shannon with the goal for Team Alberta. And Kelsey, you were saying how important this next goal was, and they wasted no time getting on the board.
That is a great start for Team Alberta. That's such a momentum shifter too, to get that right off the first couple seconds. And good for Tori Shannon. She's actually coming off of a concussion, and she's showing so far no symptoms of that. So great start for Tori Shannon, being back for the first time in a long while.
And we weren't sure if she was going to play today.
Yeah, we weren't sure, and she got the clear, and I think Team Alberta's pretty happy that she got the clear right now.
Here's the 15-year-old Catherine Landry throwing the puck, the ring in to the Nova Scotian offensive zone, but Alberta already has that one back with a lot of speed. Here's Ketsa, shoots, save. Mansfield just dumps that ring in. Team Alberta misses the pass in the neutral zone. Here's the battle for the ring along the boards. Avery just dumps that one in. And here's Tulloch for Team Nova Scotia. Circling around, leaves it to Walker. Walker coming inside with the shot that's reeled in by the Alberta goalie. She gives it to Zip, but she couldn't take control of that one as Team Nova Scotia comes back with the ring. Centering pass misses. Here's Walker. Walker gets it to Avery. Etzel coming inside, shoots and misses high. There's a whistle on the play.
Crease violation by Team Alberta, so it's going to go back to Nova Scotia.
So Nova Scotia has it.
And Nova Scotia is looking to bounce back from that early goal. Again, they do have the lead, but they also can't be complacent. They have to keep going and keep pushing to make sure that they don't let this Alberta team back in their game.
So Kelly gets the pass. Emma Kelly. Emma Kelly back where she started, centering pass. Just misses. Here's Team Nova Scotia. Pass to Taylor Gray.
Oh, great reset by Nova Scotia. Oh, and I think there might have been a crease violation call, so it's going back to Alberta for goalie ring.
So Team Alberta trying to leave this defensive zone right now. Some pressure here by Team Nova Scotia. They finally find their way out. Here's Ketsa. Dumps it in. Swave has it to Shannon. Shannon with another good shot, looking for his second one.
And it's a 4-in call on Nova Scotia, so ring's going back to Alberta. Again, Alberta coming out in this second half seems to be re-energized. Not sure what the coaches said in the dressing room, but whatever they did, it seemed to light a fire under Alberta, and they're really starting to come out strong this second half of the game.
Here's Gillespie, can't get the shot off. Another shot that trickles by.
Good pickup by Nova Scotia. They've really been utilizing their support passes, just setting it in the right places, not forcing anything, and it's really led to some of their success during this game.
Here's Meredith Tulloch. Tulloch, cross-ice pass. Simpson, blocked. Here's Millar for Team Alberta, trying to leave the defensive zone. Pass found there to Swave. Swave brings it in.
Pass.
Good breakout. Right in front of the net. They scored a goal!
Great goal.
Kaylee Billick cuts the Nova Scotia lead to just one goal in this third period as Alberta gets two really quick goals to start the period, and now Nova Scotia has just a 3-2 lead.
Great lead pass by the Alberta defense up to Kaylee Billick. And Kaylee Billick with just so much patience. I didn't even see her get that shot off at the end. So just that patience to wait for Mackenzie Grace to be out of position and then just send it up top. Great goal. Oh.
And that is
Right
an
back.
unexpected quick goal as Nova Scotia answers right back with the score of their own.
And that's going to help with the Nova Scotia momentum here. Just showing Alberta that they're not phased by those 2 goals that they got. I don't think the Alberta goaltender was actually ready for that shot. It was a very nice shot, but Alberta has to recognize that Nova Scotia does have some really good outside shooters, and they need to get sticks on them to prevent them from getting those opportunities.
So if I'm not mistaken, that was Parnell who got the goal
I
there.
believe so.
Happened so fast.
I know.
Mansfield loses it. The neutral zone is Gillespie for Alberta. Gets a pass in. Gillespie right in front. Gets a shot, misses high. Coruscenti will retrieve it. Coruscenti, another shot that misses high. Yeah, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gillespie needs to get the reset.
Great reset.
And does. Gillespie. And now Alberta getting a change in. Coming in with speed. Getting a shot away. And Mackenzie will keep that one to herself. As Team Nova Scotia barely gets it out.
Oh, and that is going to be a call.
So the call on number 10, Meredith Tulloch, who will go to the box. Alberta once again with the player advantage. Maybe a chance to cut this lead to just 1 goal once again. Team Alberta. Hickey comes inside. Hickey tries to find a passing lane. Gets it to Woolsey. Shoots, misses. Gets the reset, but Team Nova Scotia actually gets control of the ring. It's Simpson. Stripped away. Oh!
And that is definitely going to be a call as well.
Strong collision there.
Hickey going feet first into the boards.
So Kennedy Hickey gets the worst of that one. Let's hope she's okay.
But that does leave Alberta with a 3-on-2 opportunity again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first one, but they're hoping to capitalize on this one. Again, it'll be a big difference between a 5-2 game and a 4-3 game, so they're trying to get that next goal.
This way will play the ring. Shannon. Shannon with the shot! Scores! Very quick goal on the 2-player advantage to Tori Shannon, and she's back.
She is back. No signs of that concussion to be found. Now Alberta really has to not sit back and not be satisfied with a 1-goal deficit. They really have to push to try to tie the game up.
So we still have 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the second penalty. Here comes Alberta. Zip. Skates around.
Oh,
Gets the shot off.
Oh.
Good save by Mackenzie. Zip gets it back.
Nova Scotia doing a good job to keep Alberta to the outside, and Alberta has to find a way to make those passes and try to drive the triangle if they can.
Team Alberta will get it back in the neutral zone. Wheeler. Alberta brings it in. Shannon. Shannon will just skate around as her teammates get a change in. She still has it. Shannon, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Swave. Good pass there, and McKenzie with the save.
And another penalty coming to Nova Scotia. And it is going to be another major call. A lot of hits from behind during this game.
Penalties just piling up for Team Nova Scotia here, as Alberta will get back to the 2-player advantage for 51 seconds.
And again, they were able to capitalize on that first one, so they're hoping to capitalize on this one as well. Try to tie the game up.
So a back and forth affair so far in this one. Very close game. And a good way to close the day. I mean, day one, and this is a very, very good game that we have here to cap off this first day of Ringette at the Canada Games 2019. Here's Swave. Has it to Shannon. Shannon back to Swave. Looks like she's going to try and shoot, but no, centering pass.
Good job for Alberta to be right on the line there, making sure that they Nova Scotia doesn't get possession of the ring.
Woolsey tried the shot, but it was blocked. Kenzie, good pressure by Alberta, but barely gets the ring off.
Good job by Millar to be on that line, keeping that ring in.
Centering pass, Team Alberta. That was intended for Tori Shannon, who has the ring, shoots. Another heavy shot from Tori Shannon. That's once again saved. Another shot coming up. On the rebound, Shannon has it back. Gets it to Swave. Can't keep control of that one, but Alberta starts over. Ketsa. Line change for Alberta. Shannon shoots. Doesn't get the clock to reset.
But it's going to be a crease violation on Nova Scotia, so Alberta's still going to regain that possession. They've kept the ring down in Nova Scotia's end a lot. Good on Nova Scotia to have a strong defensive core, but they really have to try to gain momentum and get back down into Alberta's end and just gain ring possession in general.
Gillespie can't get control of that one. Here's a good pass up front. They shoot. That shot misses. Alberta bringing it back. Here's Billick. Circling outside. Billick. Gets it to Corsinti.
Good drive. Just can't get that shot off.
Here's Simpson. All sorts of pressure, but she manages to dump it in. Team Alberta in the neutral zone with Billick. Billick gets it to Kaler. Zip. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Zip. Finds some good space and scores! Caitlin Zip, as soon as she found that little bit of open ice, fired the shot and ties this game up, making the home fans very happy.
Yeah, Katie Zip is a great player to be able to get into that triangle. She's got some really great moves. Fun fact, all three of the girls who have scored for Alberta played on the same U19 team hailing out of Edmonton. So great players down there and definitely making their home association proud right now.
As we have a tie game in the third period, and this is getting very interesting. Here's Shannon.
Lead pass.
Shannon. That was a good pass, but Ketsa just couldn't spear that one as Team Nova Scotia tries to get out of its own.
Yeah, Nova Scotia seems to be a little bit back on their heels now. Momentum swinging a little bit more towards Alberta, whether or not that's that home crowd that they have behind them. But Nova Scotia really has to settle in and not start to panic mentally.
Sway with the spin move. She's right up front.
Just can't let it go.
That was a nifty move. Alberta is starting to find its game and its rhythm. Good interception by Millar. Sway with another pretty spin move.
Nova
Shannon.
Scotia's triangle's coming out really wide,
Here's
and they have to
Shannon.
be very careful of that because Alberta's going to notice that and take advantage of them coming out so far.
So Shannon almost got her third one of the game there. Very close shot. Swave. Big save by the Nova Scotia goalie. Here comes Team Nova Scotia. 10 seconds left on the power play. Hall has the ring, finds the space, gets the pass over to Hickey. Hickey with a weak shot, and Team Nova Scotia just manages to clear that out. Here comes Alberta once again. Quickly taking control of this one with the shot by Wheeler. Good save by McKenzie. They're very much back into this game.
Yeah, Alberta right now relentless on their offensive attack. Nova Scotia's just struggling a bit to get it out of their own zone, and they just need to kind of gain possession, get down in Alberta's end, and then just have some time with the ring. Slow it down.
We'll see if they can do that, as right now they've been jumping the ring a lot and not being able to really secure all that many possessions.
And another penalty coming, and that's not going to help their situation too much right now.
So penalty coming up. Meredith Tulloch to the box. So Team Nova Scotia will have fewer players on the ice. 2 minutes after that call. And Team Alberta might be looking at its first lead of the game.
And Alberta really coming in strong, shots being 41-18 favoring Alberta. So they're really pouring it on Nova Scotia, and Nova Scotia just kind of needs time to relax. And I think they are calling a timeout, which is smart on Nova Scotia's part. They just need to take a breath and calm down and just gain possession of the ring. And Alberta just has to keep pounding it down.
Yeah, looking at the shots, it's hard to believe that this game is tied at 4 apiece.
Yes.
So it looks like total domination from Team Alberta, but it hasn't felt that way. I felt like it was a well-balanced game. Both teams are very competitive.
It was, and I think at the beginning we saw Nova Scotia really take hold, and Alberta was kind of surprised at that fast start. And then it kind of started to even out, and now in this second part of the game, it's starting to see like Alberta's really starting to find their groove, and now Nova Scotia is back on their heels. So,
and we'll see how they come back for the final 2 minutes of this third period after this timeout. They've shown that they have what it takes to stay in this game and to be competitive. Let's see if they can get back into it after allowing Team Alberta to tie the game.
And yeah, that is going to be a circle violation on the offensive ring. So it's going back to Nova Scotia.
McKenzie has it. 5
And
down.
like you were saying too, Nova Scotia's been really struggling on their goaltender free rings, and that's great for Alberta. Like, they're putting on the pressure, and Nova Scotia has to do something to help their goalie out to make that pass a lot simpler for her.
It really speaks volumes about the pressure that Alberta's putting in. As Zip gets the pass in to Hickey. Shot.
Oh, and off the post!
And we'll see what the call is here. That's a goalie ring. McKenzie gets it to Mansfield.
Oh, and losing an edge.
Here's Parnell. Parnell. Strong play on the blue line, and there's a whistle. Team Alberta is going to retrieve that one, as that was a line violation, I believe. Take this opportunity to say hello to my friend Keegan Matheson, who's watching us from sunny Florida right now. and rooting for Team Nova Scotia, his homeland, as Alberta just manages to get a shot off and misses wide of the net. Here's Team Alberta searching for its first lead of the game with 1 minute, 5 seconds left on the power play. Here's Sway.
Great.
Finds the space and gets the pass, but they can't get the shot off. Nova Scotia clearing that ring out. They get the pass in the offensive zone. Taylor Gray trying to find some space. Gray.
Great job by Alberta.
And here comes
Looking
Team Alberta.
for a fast rush.
And they get it, but not enough there, as now they will make a change. Here's Shannon. She Tori Shannon with the hat trick. The Team Alberta home debut, back from a concussion. It doesn't get much better than this.
So, for being her first game back in a long time, I think Tori's going to be very happy with her performance so far in this game.
And talk about a momentum shifter. This game was already pretty tough on Nova Scotia in the second half as they get a shot in.
And Nova Scotia is going to be looking to answer. So they need to come out strong. They can't be down on themselves. They have to try to regain this momentum.
There's a whistle. It's going to be a goalie ring. Passing neutral ice, and that'll do it for the third period. Nothing is decided in this one. Alberta leads 5-4. 42 shots in favor of Alberta, 20 shots for Team Nova Scotia, but they're hanging in there, trailing by just 1 goal, and this could go either way in the fourth period.
Yeah, right now I think Alberta's doing a great job to have the pressure on, and Nova Scotia seems a little bit panicked. Their issue is that they just don't have any ring control, and possession in the game of Ringette is such key to a winning game. So with Alberta, they just have to keep on that pressure, not get lost defensively. They've had a couple times where there've been some odd man rushes and some breakaways, so being strong defensively. And for Nova Scotia, it's just doing what they did in the first half. They had that lead 3-0, and they just have to keep going back to what was working in the first half and try to go back to that.
Team Nova Scotia head coach having a passionate discussion over there with her players. And I guess 5-4 entering the final period. It's all about motivation.
Yeah, and every win in these games can count. The last thing you want to be doing is hoping that another team wins because you had the loss. So you definitely need to win. Every single point matters in these games.
Team Nova Scotia gets the free ring to start this final period of play. Simpson gets the pass. Tulloch gets it back to Simpson. She shoots, scores!
And like I've said throughout this game, Simpson has a great outside shot, and Alberta has to respect that. They have to be ready for her to take those outside shots because she's going to take them, and like many times throughout this game, she has scored.
What a game. Emma Simpson really being the difference maker for this Nova Scotian team as they're still very much alive in this one. And once again, it's all about motivation. They came in 14 seconds in the clock and they got that tying goal. What a performance by number 12, MS Simpson. And Alberta loses the ring, gets it back in neutral ice. Harnell battling for it. Here's Team Alberta. Nova Scotia has it in neutral ice. They get it to Walker. Walker trying to find space. Gets it to, here comes Gray, she shoots. Good save on the rebound, scores!
I think that might have bounced off of an Alberta defender and went in. That's a really tough blow for Alberta, just bumbling it around, and like within the game we're at, momentum can swing so fast, and just like that, the momentum's with Nova Scotia again.
So Brianna Curtin celebrating as if she put that one in the net. We'll see how they score it. Regardless, Nova Scotia back in the lead, 6-4. And we'll see how Team Alberta reacts to that. Ketsa manages to keep it in. Gets the pass, cross-ice pass to Shannon. Here's Swave, good save by McKenzie. Players colliding there, and that's all the better for Team Nova Scotia. Here they come. Nova Scotia will have the ring. So here's Simpson. Tulloch. Circling around. Tulloch can't find much space. We'll start all over again. Tulloch attempts the pass, no luck. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Simpson gets the shot clock to reset. Tulloch once again. Simpson will calm things down as her teammates get a change in. Simpson.
Great pass by Simpson.
Alberta regains possession and trying to leave their zone with speed. Gillespie gets a pass
Great
into
feed up.
Hall. Hall trying to get a shot off, couldn't do it. And McKenzie has the ring. Avoids the 5 count. Shannon gets it back. Shannon coming in with speed.
Good save.
Here's Team Nova Scotia.
Up. And it's an odd man rush for Alberta.
Here they come. Swave with the shot. Another strong save by McKenzie. So Alberta has the ring on offense. Shannon will play the ring. Shannon passes to Swave. Stripped away. We see Nova Scotia, good control. Tulloch.
Nova Scotia doing a lot better at this half to gain each zone, limiting their turnovers as well, and just gaining overall ring possession.
Here's Tulloch right in front. Saved by the goalie. Tulloch gets it back. Oh, she scores! Simpson. What a game she's having.
Yeah, she's definitely been a difference maker for this Nova Scotia team. She's got such a great and lethal outside shot that if you're not getting a stick on her, she's going to find a way to get that ring through. And I think right now Alberta's calling a timeout to hopefully try to boost some confidence in their players and try to shift this momentum back to their favor.
And apparently we're going to have a goalie change here, if I'm not mistaken. And you just got to find a way to contain Emma Simpson right now because she's doing it all.
Yeah, she is. And again, like, I feel like the Alberta defense have to recognize that she's taking these outside shots and they're getting through, and they have to try to get a stick, just even a stick on her shot just to cause something. But she's been a super duper power threat for Nova Scotia, just
Absolutely.
getting everything through.
So who would you say is the biggest difference maker so far? Is it Simpson or is it the goalie, Mackenzie, for Team Nova Scotia?
Both have been doing really good. I'd have to go more towards Simpson just because she's been such a difference maker in the fact that she's put her team up in a lead of a deficit of 2. But Grace Mackenzie's also had a great showing this game as well.
Here's Zip for Team Alberta, trying to get back into this. Parnell. They play in the neutral zone. They get it in. Here's
And we did see a goalie change for Alberta.
There we go.
Megan Rio is now in for Alberta.
So Megan Rio in net for Team Alberta. Hickey shoots.
Alberta has to be smart about this too. They need 2 goals, but they also need to control the ring and not force anything through.
Gillespie got a shot off, another save.
And Alberta right now is going to be trying to pull their goalie to add that extra man. Alberta's not putting an extra 6th man out, which means that they can skate Megan back and forth from the net.
With 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the final period, Alberta elects to pull the goalie. We'll see how that plays out for them. Sounds like a risky move.
Alberta just has to be really strong on their forecheck to make sure that no shots get on the net before Megan can get back in the net. It's going to be a lot of skating back and forth for Megan Rio, though.
Good patience by Woolsey, waiting for that ring to cross, and she scores!
And a 3rd goal called off.
Are you kidding me?
Violation. Alberta has had very bad luck with their crease violation.
Wow.
This game.
This would be a different game. A
It
completely
would.
different game. They've had 3 disallowed goals, and they're trailing by 2.
And a penalty is being called for holding.
So that's Sway, the captain for Team Alberta, who's now in the box as they still trail by 2. They're having another goal disallowed, a crease violation.
Alberta's looking like they're going to elect to try to go hard man on here, try to cause a turnover. They need possession of the ring. It's risky this early in a game with 6 minutes left, but they need the win, so they're going to be going hard on.
Here's Miller. Doesn't get control.
Alberta going 2 on instead of staying in the triangle.
Works out as they force the turnover. Miller. Zip.
Again, Alberta has to be smart about this, not forcing anything onto the net, but trying to get some control down in their end so they can set up for a 4-on-3.
Here they come with Gillespie. Weaving around, can't get the shot off.
And another crease. Alberta's got to be aware of that crease and just know where it is to try to stay out of it.
That would be ideal.
That would be ideal for them right now.
Here's the play along the boards. Whistle dead. Both teams get changes in. Alberta has it.
Alberta's going to try to get this next goal in this next minute or so, just to try to reduce their deficit to 1.
They still have time. We've seen them do it once in this game.
Yes.
We'll see if they can do it again. Shannon, saved by Mackenzie. And if anyone can do it, it's Tori Shannon.
That is very true.
That is who you want with the ring in these final minutes of play. And here she is.
Oh, great
Another
save.
Great save. Shannon. Wheeler. Wheeler brings it in. Passes it. Nova Scotia takes it back. Here's Etzel.
And
Tulloch.
Nova Scotia is going to try to rag this time. They're going to try to keep Alberta from getting possession of the ring. Alberta has to go hard on to try to gain possession back.
And they do. Here's Rosie. Gets a pass. Another one. They're already in the offensive zone. We'll see if they can get a shot off here. Lots of bodies on the ground. No calls.
And Alberta's probably going to be looking to pull the goalie. Yep.
She was halfway to the benches, but
has to retreat back. And penalty coming up to Nova Scotia here.
so Team Alberta will get the 2-minute player advantage as number 14, Martha Avery, heads to the box, and could be a good opportunity to bring this game within reach once again.
And again, we're going to be looking for Alberta to be pulling their goalie a lot. Again, they're not throwing out a 6th player. So what that means is that Megan can go back and forth as long as that 4th person steps out of the offensive zone.
Here's Gillespie with the shot. Saved by Mackenzie. Good control there by Team Nova Scotia.
And
now they're stripped away.
Forecheck. Smart play too. Gain control. You've got lots of time. There's no need to rush it and force a turnover. But Alberta has to go hard on this forecheck because they need the ring as much as possible.
And Nova Scotia just dumping the ring in. Here's Team Alberta. Zip. Skating around. Tries the shot. That's blocked.
Alberta forcing too many shots here. They have to gain control. There's 3 minutes left. They need to gain control, set it up, and then try to force for a shot.
Tori Shannon banks a pass in. Here's Swave. Swave to Ketsa. It's a shot, but that's wide of the net. Shannon, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Moving fast, shoots. Another good save. Gets that.
And there's going to be a penalty coming up to Alberta.
And that'll do it, Team Alberta.
And that's another major call being called against Alberta. Again, both teams getting called a lot on the major penalty, and that's just from those hits from behind. Players have to be really cautious of those.
That's Ann Swave once again in the box, the captain for Team Alberta. So 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go, and Team Alberta will finish this game shorthanded as they trail 7-5 to Nova Scotia.
Again, Nova Scotia needs to get down there and just skate the ring. They don't need another goal, they just need possession. And Alberta needs to go hard on here. They need to regain the ring. They need possession.
Tulloch with the play. Gets a pass in.
Oh, and Nova Scotia gets it back.
Kelly.
And there's going to be a penalty coming to
So another
Alberta,
penalty.
which is not going to help them here.
And Team Alberta trying not to touch the ring, and they finally do, and they're going to get called for another penalty. And another major. And these final 2 penalties, you can just see that it's nerves.
Well,
right?
it's nerves, and it's also a bit of frustration whenever you're down by 2 and you know in a big situation, big game like this, you know, emotions can sometimes get the best of you, but you have to kind of hold them in, still play aggressive, but not let it get the best of you where you're causing your team to get a penalty.
Here's Tulloch. Good pass. Team Nova Scotia keeping possession. Tulloch gets it to Simpson. Sorry, that was not Simpson. That was Taylor Gray.
Alberta doing a good job here.
That's going to be a line violation, Team Alberta. And correction, that second penalty was not a major.
Nope.
So just regular 2-minute minor penalty.
Alberta is still going to finish this last minute and a half down by 2 players. Again, not the situation they wanted to be in, but they're going to try to finish strong and look to have a positive outcome to move into next game.
Let's see how they fare in this final minute. Here comes Team Nova Scotia with a shot that's saved. Rebound, another save. Nova Scotia still has possession.
Again, it's super important for Alberta that even if they don't come out of this game with the victory, that they finish this game strong to lead them into the next game. Ringette is a lot about that mental aspect of the game, so it's a huge part, and Alberta has to really focus on that right now.
Here's Gray to Tulloch. Shoots. Goalie keeps possession of that one. 45 seconds left.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty on Nova Scotia for a high stick.
Bolsey dumps it in.
Or that's not a penalty. I thought they were calling a penalty.
So with 30 seconds left. Here's Simpson, the name of this game. Tulloch shoots.
And really at this point, Nova Scotia should just be skating the ring. They don't need another goal. They just need possession. And that's what they're probably going to do for this last 10 seconds of the game.
And so the final seconds of this one, they get another one. Taylor Gray getting another goal. And this really nailing the coffin.
Yes, again, another game where the score doesn't really reflect how the game went. It was a very closely matched game, but Nova Scotia just pulling it out, led by Emma Simpson and some amazing goals that she's got throughout this game.
So Nova Scotia, is it fair to call this an upset?
I mean, it would be an upset just because it is in Alberta. This is their home town and their home rink. But Nova Scotia is really proving that they're here to play. They're here to win. And other teams should definitely be watching out for both of these teams moving on.
And Nova Scotia very loud on their celebration there. Alberta just really coming together after the loss. So we've seen some pretty good Ringette in this first day of competition. Really great way to get things started in Red Deer at the Canada Games 2019. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. for another game, for another day full of Ringette. This is Julia Cruz signing off.
And this is Kelsey Kane.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us for this preliminary game. The next representing sponsor program, all your concrete construction needs in one stop. The next game will begin with Team British Columbia versus Team Ontario. Merci de votre venue. Assistance est pratique préliminaire. Et merci à notre commanditaire Profile de tous nos besoins de béton et de construction à Personne. La prochaine partie commencera à 10h demain matin avec les équipes de la Colombie-Britannique